of fashion. This is one of the main things that got me interested in computer programming. The near limitless solutions that you can create for a single problem can really let your imagination take off and your brain explode with ideas. As soon as I began learning it, I started my boundless journey into the digital world of programming. The journey began when I attended CS First at my old school. CS First was a program made by Google that taught kids how to code on Scratch. I remember the first class I attended in CS First. The entire classroom was calm, quiet, curiosity and creativity flowing through the air. Unlike a lot of things in school, computer science is one of the only subjects I have enjoyed consistently as a passion. For the first time, I could finally express my ideas in depth and more of myself in the real world through programming on a computer. Fast forward to York School in 9th grade. I joined the Advanced Hill course to continue to pursue my interest in technology and to advance my journey. When the 4th quarter rolled around, we were assigned a final project. This project made you creatively use what you learned until to create a program of some kind. I chose to make a text adventure game called RadMad that took place in a nuclear post-apocalyptic world where your choice matters. Never in my life have I been so enthusiastic about doing an academic project. I enjoyed almost every step of the process of developing and creating this project. When it was time to present my project, RadMad, I felt full of pride in my work and in the effort I put into it. Although I was nervous of my classmates' reactions, worried that I would be ridiculed or laughed at. But to my surprise, everybody seemed to enjoy playing it. Finally, I accomplished something I was proud of, that felt like it had some impact in the real world. Now, I'm in my most favorite classes yet, called Code and Design. In this class, you have a more free environment where you get to pursue some of the interests you have in technology. Whenever I enter the tech workshop, which is the classroom for it, I am eager to learn and create programs with my newfound knowledge. In this class, I am able to pour my imagination and my creativity and ingenuity into the real world, and also come up with great ideas and solutions. Currently, I am pursuing my interest in cybersecurity and learning how various malicious software operate and how I can stop them. One of the ways I learned was by creating my own keylogger, a program that records every key pressed and released. Unfortunately, these are typically used to blackmail people or to steal private information. After I finished creating one of these, it helped me understand how it functioned and how I could stop something like this from happening. Plus, my interest in cybersecurity is not limited to the programming that I do. It can be directly applied to the real world. One of these ways is that I'm going to give a cybersecurity presentation sometime next month at a senior center to inform the residents of the dangers of the internet and how to avoid them. This and many other small projects will increase my experience in computer science and in turn advance my journey. Not many things allow me to express my creativity as much as programming does. It has given me a feeling of accomplishment and self-appreciation. This boundless journey where I learn new things every day can be tiring, but the passion I have and the curiosity that I develop from creating what I make motivates me to continue exploring in this digital world. Thank you.
Yay, so for Ms. McDowell, Ms. Torg, Mr. Brookhauser, we thank you for your pushing kids toward those amazing computer skills. So, in the realm of science, we have up next Dr. Durkee.
Don't worry, I am not going to read you a 3-page script. I just picked this up from Wesley's prompter because I wish that I had known Wesley was giving this speech before I was about to give my announcement. I would have just had him make my announcement for me. How much you can do with programming, the creativity, the innovation, the near limitless solutions you can create for a single problem when you really let your imagination take off. That's science fair. Thank you, Wesley. So I am just up here to invite you to the 2022 York Science Fair. It is back after a year hiatus. And so all of the 8th and 9th graders have set up projects. The display boards are in the gym. The 8th and 9th graders will be there between 2 and 2:45 today to share their work with anybody who is available. And then the judges, who are members of our scientific community, they are professional scientists who come from places like NPS, UCSC, Moss Landing Marine Labs, various different medical professions. They are coming to judge and evaluate the project, give the students feedback. And then the boards will stay up in the gym all day Tuesday and all day Wednesday for you guys to see all of the limitless solutions that they have created in their year. So please come out, see what they did, enjoy, and Wesley, you can do a science fair project next year.
Hi guys. As you may know, you are in the midst of a Spirit Week. Or a Spirit Week of Math, as it were.
Yeah, so today we're going to be doing the Frisbee tournament. It will be 8th, 9th versus 10th, and then 11th versus 12th during lunch, and you can go up to the field. We'll be using the lower and the softball field.
And then tomorrow, dress up as a tourist for Tourist Day.
Wow. Wednesday, it will be a late start day, so come in your PJs, and we'll be serving you iced tea in the commons during lunch.
Thursday, musical chairs in the commons.
Yeah. Friday will be Minion Day. Come to the commons during lunch for a picture.
Oh yeah, and that goes for Tourist Day as well. And then it's not over yet. Monday, next Monday, Spike Ball. Yeah.
And then Tuesday, it'll be Floral Day and Dodgeball as well.
And then Wednesday, the day before spring break, will be Dodgeball again. And then there's something else too.
Okay, so we have a little surprise for you guys. It's a scavenger hunt. It'll be happening all this week, and then Camilla will give you more details.
Yeah, so throughout this week, you're going to be looking for a little stuffed animal falcon. We have named Florky the Falcon. If you see Florky the Falcon, grab Florky and bring him to a member of exec, such as Celeste, Caitlin, me, or Esme, for a prize. And that's going to happen every day this week.
Yes.
It's hidden today, so start looking.
So the prize is a $5 Starbucks gift card every day. Yes, please, if you do find it, don't go hide it somewhere else. Please bring it to someone in exec so that we can hide it again the next day. And then also take a picture, and the sooner that you can get it to one of us, the better. Yeah, thank you.
Checking about any sports announcements before our sophomore speech. So, okay, we told you before E-Day Clubs, we'd have a special double sophomore speech day. So let's welcome second sophomore Natalie Wood up to the mic.
Meeting new people sucks. There's no better way to say it. I remember being in elementary school and having to make friends. It was an unfamiliar place with lots of people that I didn't know. The thought of actually walking up to someone and trying to talk to them was enough to deter me. Instead, I found more comfort in teachers, adults, or just myself. That way, I didn't have to think about what I should have said or how I would embarrass myself. My mind felt like it was being hit by an earthquake. When I was younger, I used to be a lot shyer. I vividly remember standing alone during recess in kindergarten, too nervous to walk up and join the other kids. I'd walk up and down one pathway, watching the others play. When I would meet new people, I'd hide behind someone that I knew like a human shield. I felt like it would protect me from the awkward small talk that I knew was coming. When people would ask, I would almost always say no to people when they asked me if I wanted to go somewhere, especially if it was a place I had not been before. Because of the fear of having an uncomfortable interaction, I missed going to movies with friends. The anxious thoughts and overthinking were just too hard to block out. Honestly, it was just easier to avoid new things. Look, I didn't want to experience that feeling of being lost or that inevitable awkward handshake. That uncertainty felt like taking a test with only my common sense to guide me, or like walking through a pitch black room with only my sense of touch to help me find my way. Although after that first awkward moment, it gets better. The ground stops shaking. The nerves begin to settle and I can start to relax a bit. The calm returns. This is when I start to feel like it's worth meeting new people. Slowly, as I see them more, I stop trembling or overthinking how I should greet them. I finally start to feel comfortable around them. I enjoy being in their presence and I see the benefit to meeting new people. When I see them, instead of feeling a wave of dread, I feel a smile creep on my face. Instead of feeling lost, I feel at home. This is what makes those awkward moments worth it, because there are two sides to almost everything. After you get through an awkward handshake, you may have an amazing time hanging out with friends. Once the ball starts rolling, it doesn't stop. It's all downhill from here, in the good way. Things will get better, even if it takes many years. However, through the years, as I've gotten older, I've started to get better. I've learned how to settle that uneasiness and calm the earthquake of emotions. When people ask me to go places, instead of declining just because I assume that I'm not going to have a good time, I say yes, accepting whatever is going to happen. I still get nervous, and I still have a lot to learn, but I've grown to look past the awkward experiences and be open to new things. Thank you.
That was a great speech. Wesley's too. I'm glad that we have two sophomore speeches. I always like it when there's two because there's more to learn about y'all. We are open open to name ideas for the Falcon. It does not have to be Florky. But yeah, take a photo if you find it and send it to one of us, and then also bring it to one of us. And it's a beautiful day. It's kind of a nice refresher from all the cold that we've been having. Yeah, go to E-Day Clubs and have a good rest of your day.